Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the next chapter, Free Game with your co-host Marcellus Howard, A. Millie, and B. Ellis. We have season 9, episode 3 going live today. Moon and Twin versus Rob and Twin.
Nasty.
Hey, Millie, how you feeling today, man?
I'm excited for the show. We got a lot to speak about. We're going to recap some stuff, and then we're going to talk about this matchup that we got coming up today at 5 o'clock.
Mr. Ellis?
I think this one gets a little personal. I can't wait for this one. It's going to be amazing.
I say we just jump straight into it, man. First of all, you guys, let's go ahead and hop into what we're going to hop into. We got MVP Draco to start the show off, man. Yeah.
Enough said.
Yeah.
MVP Draco. He went crazy.
What you got to say about it, Millie?
He went crazy right from the start. He hit his first 2 shots, and then he's so efficient. We know Draco is just a pro. He's just a pro, and bro. he was technical with it. He was efficient as always. And like I think B, you said it in your reaction, like every time he's in that kind of setting, which is just like with refs and like even a teammate, that helps. I think he's better in team settings. So shout out to Draco.
You know, we say we don't read the comment section, but we do. And I just feel like Draco has been reading the comment section. He's been seeing some of the things said, whether that be negative or positive, and I feel like that fueled him in this 2v2, bro. And also, I heard Cam say he wasn't healthy in the previous season. I just think in this 2v2, especially with it being DC, his debut, he has something to prove, and he proved it.
Right.
Amen.
I think Draco, man, he separated that gap right there between. I mean, him and a lot of guys right now after that performance is it's definitely wider than a lot of people thought. I think Diaz made a good point here. He wanted to bring up something that he saw on Instagram, right?
Oh, it's a caption. Oh, Lord, it's like poetry.
Bring it for us.
I'm from the South.
No, rap it.
Yes.
I'm from the South. I'm good in that heat. Boogeyman ain't scared. Left them shaking in the streets.
I like the Louisiana slang too. That was nasty.
This was
neat. Wait, so B, I know you watch battle rap too. Before you go into what the caption and everything is, can you break down the double entendre?
Oh my God!
Happened? Like
I'm good in the heat.
Wait, I don't get it.
Oh, well, I got you. Double entendre is basically saying one thing, but it can mean 2 things, Millie. So basically, right here, he's saying, "I'm good in the heat. I'm good in the fire."
Right.
But I'm talking about DC Heat. I'm good with DC Heat. He a lip boy.
Right.
Then we get to Boogeyman ain't scaring nothing. The Boogeyman, but Boogeyman is also EJ. Left them shaking in the streets, Millie. Oh,
you just educated me. Thank you.
That's a bar ski.
Tee off, B. Go ahead, man. Say what you want to say.
Listen. I expect a great performance from EJ next go round, but this right here was beautifully executed. There couldn't be a better caption for this right here, especially with the picture. It was just it's beautiful.
Definitely a top IG post game for sure. We should do that per season, like best IG post, and then they're gonna start really competing on it.
Oh, bro.
There could be that because this is a cold picture, and like B said, that was a statement. So he's like, yes, like he's looking down on DC. You know what I'm saying? So I like it, Draco.
It's tough because also DC looks like he's in mid push-up.
That does look. See, that's
like he in mid set.
That's tough for DC.
But no, man, Draco did his freaking thug thiz, man. He did phenomenal. Speaking of DC Heat, by the way, he made his debut on the next chapter. And
he sure did.
It kind of shocked a lot of people, good and bad. Yeah. 4 for 10 from 3, 14 points, 9 rebounds. I believe he was 5 for 17 from the field all throughout the game. The more I actually watched it back again, I said, damn, he actually wasn't passing that rock. Which is good and bad. You know what I'm saying? You got the killer mentality, but at the same time, you can easily shoot your team out of the game by not doing so. But
I think what happened was as a basketball player, I do this all the time. If you guys will watch any of my videos, you've seen me do this because I'm an idiot. I'll get hot, and then we all take bad shots after we get hot, I feel like. And I think DC took some ones. I don't want to say bad shots, but he settled. So he overextended himself a little bit and then had to reel it back in. But by then, it was really DC was generating all the offense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they didn't have any continuity.
What do you think of his performance, B?
I think his first half was really good. He came out guns blazing, which was amazing to see, being that, you become that comfortable that quickly in that hostile environment. But I like Millie said, man, you take 1 or 2 bad shots in a row, and it's like that takeover meter in 2K. Like you'll have it almost at takeover, and then you take a couple bad ones, you miss bad, and then boop, that joker right back down.
Exactly.
Missed 10 straight shots. So it's like it's still a good debut for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
overall, let's grade it. I'll give him wait, let's set that foundation for it. So what was your based on your expectation? To me, it was an A-.
Go ahead, Sal.
You know, I had high expectations for DC Heat. I even said they was gonna win this game. I thought DC was gonna bring the heat. He brought the heat, all right. Guns blazing, absolutely. He shot that thing to oblivion.
Yeah.
But I will say this though, and with the context thing, who he's going up against, like Draco, not no pushover. You know what I'm saying? So I think that context also matters. He was kind of going bar for bar with Draco, kind of for a split second.
Yeah.
I would give it a solid B+.
Yeah, I'm right around a B. I'm right around a B.
Fair.
Yeah, because second half, he kind of got gassed a little bit, kind of took some bad shots, but that first half was
true.
Right.
The second half was completely like the first half was like went crazy, and then second half. That's true. I feel like B is a good answer.
Yeah, before we go to the next topic, you got to realize too, they started off the game behind 10-0.
Oh my!
They went on like I think they went on like a 16-2 run, and then following that, Draco and Kamari went on an 18-1 run.
Just a bunch of runs in this game.
I mean, bro, think about it. 16-12, final score 30-17. So you score one more point to their 18. That's insane.
Oh, wow. Wait a second.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that. They had 16 and having to score one more point for the rest of the game.
18-1 run. Yeah. It was 16-12 at half. And then bang. Well, Kamari hit a big three, and then Draco went on a Kamari. What do y'all think? I don't want to jump around too much, so I'm gonna save that. Good. But well, what do y'all think about Kamari's performance?
I think you go ahead, Sal.
I was gonna say real quickly. I think Kamari, man, his thing is if he's shooting two, he's kind of one of the hardest to guard because he's pretty athletic. So if he gets downhill, Mr. 47. So I mean, I think he played really good.
Yeah, he was efficient.
I think he does really well playing off other guys. Like he does. Like I've never gotten a sense where Kamari he looks out of place. Regardless of who he plays with, he kind of like, oh well, yeah, Kamari, yeah, he looks like he fits right in. Regardless if it's Cam, Scar, or Draco, he just looks like he fits right into what they're trying to do. And I think
that's a great point.
He did exactly what he had to do to support Draco's run. Like,
right.
That's a great point.
He meshed
well said.
What's your guys' thoughts on the run though, in terms of if you really look about it in its entirety? Because it was 3 big runs in the game: 10-0, 16-2, and then 18-1. Like there was no back and forth at all throughout this whole game. What are your thoughts on that, Millie?
I mean, I didn't expect that. I thought it was going to be like, well, I guess we never expect just 3 massive runs that take up all the scoring. Like those, normally, if it's lopsided, it's lopsided. But DC and EJ made 1 big run, right? And that was when DC went. So they only had 1 run,
right?
And that was just off of DC. He got hot.
Yeah. Honestly, let's just keep it real, y'all. Draco went on a run with support from with support from Kamari. DC Heat did not receive any support.
Okay. Well, pause that. Okay.
Let's talk about that. Let's pin that.
Let's talk about the big surprise.
Yeah.
Okay.
The biggest surprise.
Okay. So you guys see this picture. All right. It might look a little outlandish that someone is in black and white. I want to explain.
No.
Okay. So let me explain. Now I want BL to take the floor. Okay. In this performance, EJ I felt like was a little non-existent, not because of his lack of skill. I think honestly it was he didn't know. When I watched it back, I felt like he didn't know where and when to take his shots because DC was just taking all the shots and he was going. But I think EJ we can agree is the better scorer. But I don't think he was assertive enough. So he kind of just disappeared a little bit. And I don't think that necessarily was his fault. Or, I mean, it kind of is his fault because he didn't assert himself. But I think DC also has to recognize that as well. Like, hold on, EG is really our scorer right now. Like, I'm off. Let me go ahead and get him involved. And it's also on EJ.
Yeah.
To even get, insert himself into the offense. So, Amen, go ahead, man.
No, you literally you basically just answered everything. Like I have nothing to say off of that, but I'll just back some of your points. Because we're not here to disrespect anybody that doesn't play well, and in this case, we know everybody's good, so everybody in the next chapter is good. We all know that. So we do have to go off performances, and looking at the performance, EJ, he had to, even in the last pregame show, we talked about how he is the creator for their team. And the next point you made was that DC maybe didn't do a good job at like allowing him to play his role too. So I'm not putting any heat on DC. You like the double on? You like that?
Talk to me,
you like that? All right, I'm working on it. But no, seriously, EJ, I feel like as a point guard, as the creator, he should have ran to DC at some point and be like, "Yo, we're getting into a pick and roll. I know you had your run, but it's time for me to do what I do." So I think that's what should have been done.
I agree with both of y'all, man. At the end of the day, I'm talking directly to EJ. You're a 2,000 point scorer. 2,000. You know how much points I scored in my college career? Like 9 something. Bro, you get a bucket. There's no reason, especially with DC Heat spotting you 16 points, that you shouldn't have asserted yourself in that second half to help DC. Hey, DC, give me the damn ball. We good. I got you now. Like, you're too good of a player for that. And if you're watching this, I'm keeping it real with you. You're way too good of a player to not assert yourself at any point of a 2v2. Now, I can understand 5v5 if you're playing a role where you got other guys with you and you kind of right bet. I'm going to defend. I'm going to make sure I get every board. I'm going to get every steal. My guy's not going to score on me. But this is a 2v2. And DC Heat needed you at that juncture. You have to assert yourself. And you're way too good of a player not to do that. And that's just the facts of the situation of a 2v2.
And you're with DC. So you're the guy with the ball.
Yeah,
you're the guy that needs the ball, because putting DC, like, DC gets hot, right? Okay, he goes on the run. Now EJ, be a leader, go get the ball. I'm the point guard, go get the ball, and then maybe DC doesn't flame out of his heat as much. Yeah. A little double entendre again, but just getting him into more, just letting him play that second half a little more efficiently for DC. You know what I mean? Because he flamed out.
Yeah.
And I think last point to add on that too, which people are kind of, I don't think a lot of people realize this, in the halftime when they were talking, or I think it was sometime during the second half, I want to say DC Heat was like, man, I'm taking a lot of bad shots. And EJ was like, nah, man, like, you hot right now. But I think in that moment, DC actually wasn't hot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was a good point, like a good moment for EJ to say, you know what? Hey, it's all good. I think just let me get the rock now. You know, let's play off of me. Let me see what I could do to hold my end of the bargain up. And I think that was huge in that discussion that went wrong. I think they were on 2 different pages. And I think that also played into them losing that game.
I agree with you.
Great observation.
Great point.
Yeah, man. You know, I try to read lips as much as possible when I can't hear clearly. So let's go over the box score, man. Anything that stands out here to you, BLs?
Let me look. The one for 7, I just feel like EJ should have searched more.
He shot 7 shots?
Yeah, he did. He shot some threes. Got to him a couple of times and missed. But I just feel like the next time EJ plays, I know it's already pre-recorded, so he can't see this and then go play. But I just think that next game he's gonna be like, bruh, I didn't assert myself enough. I'm going to help DC. I'm going to get a bucket. I think that's going to happen next time.
Millie?
I mean, nothing surprises me here. I mean, I'm looking through it. I really don't have much to say, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I mean, the stats do tell the story, but I could see, we all saw every possession, so we were able to see it already, you know?
Right.
He gonna shake back.
Yeah, I think he gonna shake back for sure, man. Because like I said, I think he was just a shell of himself in that game. He knows he could do better. I'm gonna say one thing that stood out to me is there's 2 total assists all game from both teams combined.
Nice. Talk to me. Good point.
So technically, nobody was passing the ball. It's just Draco wasn't missing. So it's like, had he been missing, everybody might have been saying Draco had a bad game. He lost his team the game. You know what I mean? So I think it's all subjective. And when you look at the scheme of it, like, not the both parties weren't really passing the rock like that. If you really think about it,
100%.
Good point.
Great point.
Yeah, man. So I think at the end of the day, everything is subjective. You know, someone out there saying Draco played bad, which they're out of their mind, but you know, it's their opinion.
Who said that?
I'm trying to figure out
there right now is definitely saying that. Like,
I'm about to go through that comment section. I'm a chime in
for sure.
They're delusional.
But think of it this way: Joel Embiid could score 70 points. Someone's going to nitpick something about his game that they didn't like. That's what haters do. That's
You're
what
right.
haters do.
He missed a free throw. something.
Literally,
You're right.
no, that as what they're saying.
Or there's this one. Oh, he wouldn't do that against so and so.
Yeah.
That's a big
I hate
one.
that one.
Yeah.
I hate that one, man.
That's a
moving-
go-to when you have a great game. Let's go. Let's move
No,
forward.
you get no. That's definitely a go-to. I think that's like the scapegoat. Like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, shoot, Braun had 30. He wouldn't do that against MJ. Like, all right, man, dang, MJ's retired. You're right.
Oh,
Team Cam thoughts overall.
I'm feeling good,
What's up?
baby. I'm
Oh,
feeling
yeah.
good. I'm feeling good about my pick. Let me tell you something right now. I got Cam so smooth. He's a killer. Kamari plays his role. Draco is Draco. Scar is shifty. I feel really good about this team taking it all. That's all I'm gonna say, fellas. I'm feeling really confident. And who they have
I don't
next?
feel good.
Team Kel's next for them.
No, I think they play they do play Team Cam.
Oh, we're head to head on that.
Oh.
B.
And
We're
Cam
head
gets
to
a
head,
chance-
brother.
Cam gets a chance to rematch Kel, sort of. Okay,
Sort of.
sort of.
Why? Why sort of?
It was the tag team.
The tag team 1-on-1. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't feel great about Cam's team because I have Kel's team and Cam's team looks great so far. So I don't feel too happy about my $100 right now.
I'm on the other side of the bracket right now. Hey, Millie, any thoughts you want to say about Team Cam?
I mean, I tried to switch up last minute, low key. Kel, I'm sorry, man. I like your team a lot. I like the team, but Cam's team I love that team. I love that team to win it. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, I'm gonna say this from top to bottom, from every single player on this roster, they actually fit each other's play style very well.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm
Imagine this team
saying.
in a 4v4. It would be scary. You have a shooter in Draco. You have two creators in Scar and Cam. And you have a person that can go set screens, rebound for you in Kamari. I mean, they got the best of both worlds on one team.
Kamari's so undervalued.
Super undervalued, bro. And he can
Super
shoot.
undervalued.
So fellas, so basically what you guys are telling me, if this gets to a 3v3 with any team, y'all feeling real comfy about Team Cameron.
All I'm gonna say is this, Bielis. I think the only way Team Cam don't win is if Scar and Cam get an altercation.
And that is possible.
That's possible.
Another
That
great,
is like
another
that is
great
like
take.
40% possible. Like that is a
40%.
Oh yeah,
what's the
I
over
bet that on
under
the
on
money line.
arguments
Per
Ooh,
game
per
or
game.
per series?
next series?
Next series, they're gonna face some adversity.
I'm taking the over. Over
Oh,
one.
Over one?
Over one?
I'm
definitely
taking
going
right
over
at
one.
one money line.
1.5.
1.5.
It's
right.
gotta be 2 or under. I think it's gotta be 2 or under, man. I
For
think
sure.
I think it's be 1.5 money line. You know what I mean? So put your bets in now.
Please don't let me down.
Let's go over Team Diesel for a little bit, man. Thoughts? I'll start it off honestly. I think BL has prefaced this in previous streams, man. Diesel with the first pick, I thought he would have picked somebody that he's known and played with and has a lot of chemistry with in the next chapter setting. When he went with the wild card to pick Corey, not saying it's a bad pick. I just think that didn't help his team in a way because Diesel picked somebody that he's necessarily never performed with on this level. So,
Yeah.
B, what you think about that?
You know who I thought was going to pick Corey? Frigga.
Oh.
Mm.
Why?
I thought Frigga would pick. I thought, like you said, so I thought everybody before Frigga would pick somebody they knew. And then Frigga would be like, wait, y'all leaving Corey on the board? Give me Corey. I could find a way to mesh with him. But the fact that Diesel picked him first is a great point. I just don't know how this team meshes throughout the tournament. I'm not a fan. I'm a fan of the individual players.
Right.
Yeah.
But as a unit meshing together, I'm not. I just don't see it.
That's what we said before in the before the games, but I'm pretty sure Diesel hates me now, but that's how I feel too. Yeah. I don't have much to say about that. I think just the disconnection between players, I just don't see it.
So
but
let me ask you guys a question.
What's up?
What if they play in the losers bracket? How do you guys feel about this? If EJ goes in the tag team 1v1 and Diesel goes in the 2v2, like how do you think these guys should make adjustments in terms of what they should do for the next game? Because I don't think they should go with the same approach of letting Diesel and Corey team up and then allowing EJ and DC to do that.
That's a good question. I think I'm gonna throw a wild card in there, man. Especially what we've seen and how it went down in 2v2. What if you threw DC Heat and somebody else in that 1v1? Because that way DC he doesn't necessarily have to worry about defense per se. He can worry about his scoring, I guess. I don't know. Because if you put DC in a 2v2 and he's playing let's say the loser of Team Kale and Cam. I don't know how that works. I don't know. I'm just throwing a wild card in there.
I know how this needs to work. I know how that Cam or not Cam. Corey and DC in the 2v2, and then tag team. Keep Dizo in the ones tag team because I feel like he has a lot of value in that. And then I think EJ can just be himself and figure it out in the 1-on-1 tag team. But I think Corey and DC, because Corey's going to go get that ball.
Correct.
Right? Let me
ask you guys this. Do you guys think Corey is going to be more comfortable in an unlimited dribble setting or still in the 4 dribble?
Hey, Millie,
hard to say.
You're probably more versed on that one.
I would lean towards a dribble limit just because that's probably what he does as a pro.
Yeah.
You know, that I'm not sure. It's a good question.
Because the reason why I say that because I would probably put DC Heat in the ones like Sel said and let Corey go to the 2s just to see how he can maneuver in that setting. And keep Diesel there. I might keep Diesel on the 1s. I don't. This is so tough, fellas. I don't know.
I feel like this, man. I'm gonna go ahead and play devil's advocate. I'm like, what if you kind of play your chips in a way where it's like, we don't mind if we steal a win in the 1v1s, cool. But if we lose the 1v1s, we still have our best people playing in the 2v2.
Yeah,
so it's like you kind of have to take a hit. Like, okay, if we're gonna take a hit, where do we want that to be in the 2v2 or in the 1v1? I think you know what I mean. So it's kind of like you gotta be strategic. And strategic, like strategy, actually matters.
And this is what we've been talking about for the last 3 or 4 live streams: chemistry.
Yes, absolutely. Man. Well, man, that was a wrap up on episode 2. We'll season on episode 2. Now we get into the nitty gritty of tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We got Team Moon versus Team Rob. Hey, Millie, you seemed excited. I'm gonna let BLS go last because he has some Louisiana bias in this.
No, not in this one. We analyst bag. We analyst bag. No bias here.
No, I got you. Hey, Millie, man, who's winning? What do you want to see? What do you expect to see? Any predictions? Tee off.
I don't know. I'm not good at this one. I don't know, man. I lean towards. I love Moon.
Let's go.
It's hard to bet. Like we always see Moon. Oh, he's the underdog, but he always wins. So that's in the back of my head. Can I pass it to B?
All right, listen.
No, you can't.
He can't.
No, you can't. He has to answer. He has to answer.
Wait,
I was making him answer.
Why not?
Hey, Millie, you have to answer before B. You have to.
Please.
No, because I don't want your prediction to get swayed by what BLS is about to say right now, because he's finna cook up. So I need you to stand on business, stand on 10, and make a prediction.
Come on, Millie. Stand on 10. Stand on business.
I'm 2-0 my predictions. I'm going. Oh my gosh. You guys are making me do this?
It's just for tonight's game, not for the series, for tonight's game.
Oh, Chad.
Moon.
Okay.
I had to belt it out of me. Sorry. That was
okay.
That was rough.
BLS, you have the floor.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. These are my Super Saiyan Vegeta glasses. I'm reading power levels. And my power levels are reading Moon. Let me tell you guys why. There was a live stream we did. I love Rob. I'm on Team Rob for another thing. I'm not going to conflict interest, so I'm not going to say it. But what I am going to say is we were on a live stream 2 streams ago or 3 streams ago, and we gave out ratings. And Rob Cologne came on the live, and he talked about his next chapter teammates, including Moon, referring to a 2v2 with Nesco and Scar. And I know Moon's seen because you know why? Moon came on that live. And let me tell you something. That chip on his shoulder is the size of a boulder. Team Moon, 30-21, baby. Let's get it.
Whoa.
Team Moon, 30-21.
Not just a win.
I'm putting the chips in the table for Team Moon.
So a dominant win is what you're saying.
Yes. I said it. I'm saying it.
What a breakdown, B.
Okay, before I get my prediction, B, I have a question for you. What makes you so certain that Team Moon's going to win this one? Give me one.
Moon is the greatest 1v1 player in YouTube history.
Oh wow,
that is my reason why. There's nobody I will bet against in terms of Moon, and I could have been from Alaska. There's nobody.
Well, you actually might be able to wear those glasses in Alaska. I think those are good. Are those snow glasses? They skiing?
I use these to cut grass, brother.
B looks like he's going to snowboard.
I'm telling you, man, I can't bet against Moon. Now, number one, and number two, you gave him motivation, Rob. You gave him motivation.
Amen.
Man, I hate to be that guy, man.
The contrarian on the panel.
Excuse my language. I think Team Moon has the edge in a 3-point game. I don't know why, so don't ask. But I'm gonna try to explain why I don't know why. I don't know why because we both seen Rob and Moon kill in the 1v1 circle.
Oh my gosh, yes.
We've seen Rob skunk. Well, one person on the next chapter and one person on Frigmas. But we've seen Moon score, I think 60 points in the 1v1 in China?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So it's like you got two juggernauts right here matching up, and I can't wait. And I'm excited to see this. And then we got the twins going at one another. Why has Christmas came another 8 to 9 months, 10, actually 11 months early, because we're in January, 11 months early.
Let me give you guys another point.
Go ahead.
What twin beat what twin in season 8?
Oh,
Trey beat Treal.
Line.
And Treal is back again to go against his brother. I'm going for it. I'm telling you, man, I've been calculating this in my mind, bro. I'm telling you right now. Trust me. Just trust me. Today, I love Rob. I love Rob's game. That's my dog. But for this game right here, I have to go Team Moon.
That's some good points, man. Well, you guys let us know in the comments below who you got. We are literally T-minus about 5 minutes from tip-off. So before we start that game, we got to go over one more thing here. Become a member today. Increase the season 9 cash prize. As you see on screen right here, we have about 308 members. What this does is if you become a member, it's a minimum of 99 cents. 100% of the proceeds goes to the pot for the season 9 winners, meaning if 10,000 members,
fellas, I
pay
need a
99 cents.
I need a score prediction from you guys. Wait a second. I can't be saying score predictions and y'all aren't, man.
I said no. I said a 3-point win in Moon's favor. So 30-27.
Oh, you have Moon too?
I did.
I'll go with Rob then.
Okay, Emily, if you want to lose, brother, just say that.
I don't want to lose. Team Moon. 30-28. Because I'm 2-0 my predictions. I want to keep it going.
I'm 1-1. I gotta get back on track here.
You do.
So we're gonna talk about this next episode. So I'm not gonna worry about it. But I will say, I expect greatness from Rob. I think
always.
Because just like he was saying stuff, I expect Rob is gonna back it up. Rob is gonna back it up. But I think Moon is gonna provide something we haven't seen from. I'm telling you, right? I'm telling you. I got these on. All right,
man, fellas. Yeah, I think we're all excited here. Yeah, I can't wait. Like I said, become a member today, and I'll show you how to become a member right now. So I'm gonna share my screen with you guys. And oh man, I can't wait to go 2-1 today. I got to get back on track here, so it's only right. So to become a member, all you have to do is where you see perks right here. It'll say join. You click join only on desktop, which means only on Chrome, Safari, etc. Whatever you use. It's not on the iOS YouTube app yet, but it is on the desktop version. You join there, and all the proceeds will go to the pot for season 9.
All right, so.
This is the countdown. So it's 4 minutes away from game time, y'all.
Okay, wait. What are the scores? You got 30-21 Moon. I got
30-27.
I got 30-29 Moon. You got 30-27. I'll go 29.
Okay. Anything you want to say?
I'm just saying, man. Listen, fellas. I just want anybody that's in this live right now. I want you to go on everybody's reactions. And I want you to be like, oh, wait a second. B. Ellis. I'm telling you right now, man, sell. I ain't been this excited to watch a 1v1 since I don't know how long, man. This is it.
This is going to be crazy.
You guys, we are 3 minutes and 20 seconds away from history right now. Season 9, episode 3 is about to kick off on the next chapter. We are your co-hosts, Marcellus Howard, B. Ellis, A. Millie. We will catch you guys on the next one. We out this thing. Peace.